Hey guys, what's up and welcome to our YouTube channel. I didn't plan to make this video, although I promised to make something for the graphic guys on our YouTube channel. And so I decided to just bring something I did of recent. A very good friend of mine actually opened a laundry business, and I thought of creating a design for him, but then it was too good to to not teach. I wanted to ignore it, but then I was like, no, I have to show you guys how I did this. I used Photoshop in combination with copilot and Dell AI also to create this stunning design you are seeing here. And I'm just going to show you right away. So first of all, I launched my Microsoft Edge and I toggled on the copilot. You can see it's by the side. You just click on this icon here, copilot, and I just type prompt you are seeing here. I'm just going to leave this cheat sheet for you so you can see what I'm doing and also get along with it. I just said generate a laundry image of a laundry machine on a green grass and laundry clothes cleaned and ironed machine. The place should be well arranged and on a white background. And I just type this and I sent it, and let's wait for what's going to pop up. All right, and blah blah blah. Say sorry, I can only generate image when you're signed in. So I signed in. Okay guys, so after I was done signing in, I decided to still prompt it again, and I just copied this, you get, and after I copied it, I pasted it again to reprompt or prompt again. And let me wait for the response this time now that I've signed in, and you can see something is cooking, right? Okay guys, so after many attempts, I settled for this and I downloaded this, right? And I'm going to close my browser. You get, so you can just download it from this icon here. All right, well, I've downloaded mine and I'm just going to close this, and I also close this too. So alright guys, it was now time for me to go to Photoshop and create something beautiful. So I just went to my file to create a new project like this. So I made sure I use width of 21 centimeters and height of 29.7 centimeters, and I created something like this. Beautiful, right? Okay, so the next thing I did was to pick up my pen tool. Now I've gotten my resources downloaded from AI, so I'm just going to pick my pen tool and I was just going to draw something like this, and come over here, draw something at this point, create another point there, and I just curved my pen tool a bit like this. Or you know what, Control Z, let me come over to this point. I just clicked and curved my pen tool like this, you get, so something like this, and I held down my Alt key and shifted this to this angle like this, you can see. All right, and I held down Shift to make a straight line here, you get, and I still held another Shift key to create another point here, you get, and there was it. Perfect, right? Okay. And for those of you that don't know how to use pen tool, you don't expect me to be teaching it now. I have a course on that, you get, so you just have to check on my YouTube page or channel and follow along. All right, so I dropped my pen tool, and remember I have my colors here. So my primary color is this color, so I'm just going to pick it, Control C, and come over here, double click on this and paste it here, right? And this is my color. Beautiful, right? And also I don't want this white part to be shown here. That's because there's an issue with the way I picked the pen tool. So I'm just going to hold down my pen tool again, P, and control and hold this point and use my right arrow key to just shift it a bit so it will get to the edge. Same thing, I'll just hold down control and point or click on this node here you see, and just shift it to the edge, right? And you can see this is perfect. Okay, I can still see some white parts here, so I'm just going to do the same thing here. I'll just hold down P, click on this point here, control to click on this point here, and I'll just move it this way, and perfect. All right, and I'll drop my pencil, and that was it for the first phase. Okay, for the next phase, what I just did was to just make an adjustment to this place here. I just held my pen tool and control on this point here and just shift it inside, so it's going to be a little bit sharp and smooth, yeah, curved like this. Okay guys, for the next step, what I did actually was to click on this layer, right click, and there is a place where they say duplicate layer, and this is it. I duplicated the layer and okay, right, like this, and I just clicked on this 2 times, that's double click, and I came over here to select my secondary color like this, and I pasted it, and you can see. All right, so I actually want the blue to be above, so I just clicked on the shape 1 layer, that's the blue layer, and I shifted it upwards like this. I just use my arrow key to push the yellow layer, downwards a bit like this, and that was it. So it was now time for me to import my AI generated image, right? So all I did was just to come to file and come to import. Okay, place embedded. Actually, I have forgotten this is not Photoshop, and I went to my downloads folder, and you can see I generated a lot of prompts before I was able to get this one. So I will just click on this one. All right, here it is. So all I did was just to take this upwards like this, so it's going to be on top. But then we have a problem, which is this white background. So as you can see, this white background, it's going to interfere with what we're going to do, right? So what I needed to do was to get rid of this white background, and I just had to do that by going to this section here, magic wand tool, and I can toggle it by holding down W, and I just pick the magic wand tool like this, and I clicked on the white background like this, and let's see what's going to happen. Wow, this is awesome. You can see selected all the white layers, right? And all I needed to do was to hold down Ctrl Shift I, and this was going to select and mask for me. And after that, I just clicked on this layer mask over here, add a layer mask, and wow, you can see what the magic wand tool has done magically, right? You can see. So you can see we still have this, white patches and the rest. So I'll just, clear it up a bit, and let's see what's going to happen. It's going to look a little bit beautiful. So I just came to this section here, select and mask, and clicked on it, and whoa, let's see what's going to happen. And I just played with a lot of these bars here, and especially the smoothing. I just added some smoothing to it like this. I just took it to this level, and also I added some feather, something like this, to make the edge a little bit soft. You can see it's fading out. Then I shifted the edge of this too like this. I shifted it to somewhat like this, you get. So you can see this other side are very, very sharp. It's just the trees now, because I'm going to actually get rid of it. I'll not be needing it. So at the end of the day, I just selected OK, or I just clicked on OK. It was as simple as that, and you can see everything was okay. So I just had to drop this, and the next phase was to pick my eraser tool, right, and erase the part I don't want. Simple as that. So I just picked my eraser to E by holding down E on my keyboard, you can see, and I made sure I set this to hardness of 0% like this, you get. And I'm just going to click, and I held my bracket key, or I'm holding down my bracket key. Let me not use past tense now, you get. So I'm just going to softly erase what I don't need. So I'm just going to softly erase all these parts. Let's see. Be careful so you don't erase a whole lot of important things. Yet. So I'm just going to zoom in a bit, Ctrl plus, and I need to just take away these trees a bit. So I'm just going to reduce my brush a bit so I can cover some other delicate aspects. So you can see, this is exactly what I had there, and you can see perfect, right? Okay, so all I needed to do was just to shift this down a bit, and I just shifted it down a bit using my down arrow keys, you understand. So this was looking okay, and the next thing I did was very easy. You get, just start typing. I know most of you know how to type, so there's nothing serious in what I'm just going to do here. I'm just going to come over here and copy this, Ctrl plus C, copy the text. I'm going to also leave this for you so you can play around with it, but everybody knows how to type now, obviously, right? Everybody knows how to type, so there's no big deal in what I'm going to do here. So I'm just going to copy this and just paste this directly here. Boom, 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 and whoa, here we have it. You can see you can see this is just like magic, right? Don't mind me, I'm having a lot of fun here. You can see just like magic, and I'm just waiting for somebody to tell me that, hey Gavix, I don't know why did you decide to just copy and paste the text? Hey Victor, I don't like the way you just pasted the text. This, you're supposed to type it one by one. And I'll just be looking at the person like this, bombastic side eye, because I don't expect anybody to tell me he doesn't know how to pick the text tool here and write a simple text. Now if you don't know how to do that, go and watch my previous graphic design tutorials and you'll be able to follow along. So you can see it's just a couple of tests. This, the name of the laundry, and guys, check this guy out. Like, you need to see his shop. His shop is damn amazing and smooth. You will love it. And this is the go-to place for your clothes, for your whatever. You can see the services doing washing, ironing, drying. They even do pickup and delivery. You will definitely love what he's doing. He's doing a nice work here in Abuja. All right, guys, so the next thing I just did was just to pick up my icons too, And same thing, just going to copy, and nobody should ask me, hey, how do you import your icons? How did you? It's simple, and we've done that before in our previous tutorials. All right, so I'm just going to copy my icons here like this, Control C, and I'm just going to come over here and paste. Whoa, and you can see. Okay guys, the next thing I did was to arrange my write-up a bit. Still going to do the same thing for the icons, the social media icons. Yeah, and voila. Yeah, that's what they TikTok. And that was how I made the design in less than 10 to 15 minutes. No, 15 minutes. Let me not exaggerate it. I know some people are just waiting to rip me off in the comment box, but before you do that, I'm just going to leave the resources I used for this design. I'm going to leave the typography and the icons I used. In fact, everything, even the design file, so you can play with it and tweak it to do something like that for your business or whatever you get. So just click the link in the description box to download it from my Google Drive account. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, we're doing amazing things on this channel, and turn on the notifications so you can be carried along and not miss out on any of these amazing tutorials I'll be making. I love you all guys, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.